in 1981, a joint ethnobotanical expedition composed of people from Harvard and the University of British Columbia went down to Iquitos in the far east of Peru, and my brother was part of that expedition. He is an ethnochemist at the University of British Columbia. We were looking at ayahuasca, which is a hallucinogenic beverage taken over a very wide area in the lowland jungles of Ecuador, Colombia, and Peru. And we were also looking at a very little studied hallucinogen called ukuhe, or curacao, which is used by the Witoto, Bora, and Muinani people. And in both cases, these hallucinogenic drugs are based on DMT or DMT in combination with some other chemical which potentiates the experience. These are probably the two least studied of the hallucinogens, although ayahuasca is a major folk religion over a very large area and is involved in shamanic curing and is very familiar to the poor classes of the lowland jungles of Peru, and is well known among the mestizo populations. The curacao is a much less known drug, and we were studying it because the orthodox pharmacological theories say that it should not be orally active, and yet it is. So there was a scientific problem there to deal with.
Something of discovering a new reality for science.
Well, you have to have a scientific problem to center these expeditions, and then what you actually brush up against, of course, is the phenomenology of the drug as it's experienced, and this is far removed from the pharmacological issues which are being sorted out now in the laboratory. But the experience of taking these drugs in the Amazon, up these small tributaries that run into the main body of the river, among pre-literate people who are definitely not middle class, and in the ambiance of the equatorial continental jungles, is very interesting, very enlightening.